Please don't fall. I'm holding this camera up with sellotape because I don't have a tripod. Well, I have one. Just one. Hi everyone, welcome to Heartweaving episode 6. I'm going to talk about 3 pieces today: Detaching, Dénouer, Inner Realms, the vocal version, and Inner Realms, the contrabass flute version. So let's start with Detaching, Dénouer. This is a piece which features Christophe Duquesne. He's an amazing French musician who has created his own instrument called the haken. He's a huge nerd, and I mean that in the best way possible. I really admire him. He's an engineer. He worked on the soundtrack of Dune 2 with Hans Zimmer, and he's just really awesome, really humble. So I'm really happy to have him on this album for many reasons, not just for his musicianship, but also just for, he's a great person. So why wouldn't you want him on the album? This is what Detaching Dénouer looks like on the album. And this album has the theme, of course, of the bonds and the connections which shape our lives. But I really wanted to give the message that we have the capacity to make or break those bonds. So sometimes there are people who might be related to us by blood, and that holds a tie on us. But if you don't have good memories with them, if that person wasn't someone good to you or hurt you in a very bad way, then you can detach yourself from it. And same with memories, same with experiences or places or anything. And that's my belief, that's my personal belief. And so this piece is all about the process of detaching, of releasing, and it could be anything: a bad relationship, difficult memories. And in no way am I trying to say that it's something easy, especially because when you hear the music, there is this kind of pain or maybe difficulty or pain. That's what I wanted to convey, that it's something you're trying to release, the memories, you're trying to release not about forgetting them, but just, this doesn't have a hold on me anymore. This doesn't have a weight. This isn't tying me down, or this isn't tying me to that. And so I wanted a piece specifically dedicated to this idea and this theme. And Christophe had heard what I wrote, and he just made his magic, put his music over it. I think he did an amazing job. So merci beaucoup, Christophe. The next 2 pieces that I want to talk about is Inner Realms. This is what it looks like in the booklet. So there are 2 versions of this, and it's funny because when I started composing this piece, I actually started composing it by singing, by humming. It was very late. I was alone in my studio, and I was just having fun. I just started humming because you can't really sing loud at night with the neighbors. And I created a piece, and I did it just with my voice, and I thought, great, I'm gonna now do that on the contrabass flute, and I did. But I really liked the way it sounded just with the voice. So later I thought, why don't I put both versions? So I recorded it properly, because honestly the first version I did, where I did just for fun or just trying to compose it, put it together, sounds, it's very, 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 very homemade. You can hear the people outside having a party, or someone in the streets shouting. It's just, police car, everything. So that's not what's on the album. I did something properly. So the theme of Inner Realms, the vocal version and the contrabass flute version, is about the connection we have with ourselves and our imagination and our creativity and our inner worlds. And that's basically the main theme. However, when I did the vocal version, it really, really reminded me, for some reason, of this gorgeous church in Cologne called St. Gertrude. And it's a brutalist architecture. You can actually see it here. This is the ceiling of it, but you can't see it that well. These are many different photos of the ceiling. And I've actually performed there a few times. I've recorded there. I've done some projects it's a place where it seems like it's a portal to another world. Really very special. Amazing reverb. If you're standing, I don't know how many meters, like 3 meters away from someone, you almost can't understand what they're saying, because the reverb there's such a delay, and that it's almost as if you're talking and someone's pulling your voice, or pulling the sound from your voice. So it's like because it reminds me of this magic, or this inner the realms we have within ourselves, and that does seem that it is a place which can spark so much imagination, because it's just like a portal. It's like a magical place. I can't describe this church. You have to visit it one day and just try and hum or sing or even whistle, and you'll see what I mean about the reverb and the acoustics in there. It's very, very special. So I wanted this vocal version also to represent that connection, that bond I have with this church, with this place. Even though I'm not religious at all, but I love this church. It is very special. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the music. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. All the things. I'm putting links down below. Please support my work. And I'll see you next week. Thank you. Ooh.